What if a crystallized dragon from Season 16 suddenly attacked a small newspaper garage? And the only thing standing in its way was a team nobody expected to fight together. This is not an official LEGO set. No instructions, just loose bricks, imagination, and a goal. Right in front of you is a fully custom crystallized dragon. But the main question is, can a custom build actually feel as epic as an official set? I didn't start with the head. I didn't even start with the wings. Everything began with the torso and the spine. At first, it looked like a simple technical structure. A few joints, long elements, a basic shape that only defined the direction of the build. But this internal frame decides everything: balance, movement, and whether the dragon can support its own weight. I rebuilt sections several times, reinforced the connections, and kept checking how the center of gravity changed with every new piece, until the base finally felt stable enough to continue. After that, the tail came next. It's built from several moving segments, and that's what made the silhouette start to feel alive on camera. Then came the head. This was one of the hardest sections. I rebuilt the jaw multiple times to make it feel heavy and believable. The eyes were placed deeper into the structure to create shadows and a more serious expression. After that, I added the wings. I didn't aim for perfect symmetry. Different shapes and angles create the feeling of unstable crystal energy. Multiple hinge points allow subtle posing, and at this stage, the silhouette of the dragon became instantly recognizable. And only at the very end, the legs. I intentionally made them slightly different in angle. Perfect symmetry looks great in photos, but in motion, it can feel lifeless. Small armor elements added weight, while transparent crystals gave the impression of power, like the dragon had just landed before the final scene. And that's when another thought appeared. Is one dragon enough to make this feel like a real Ninjago episode? Dragon form. Cole appears first. His build begins on a black platform that creates a strong base and keeps the scene stable on camera. The legs come next, forming a powerful stance, followed by the torso with heavy armor that emphasizes his strength. Then the head and mask are added, completing the character's look, and finally, the wings, bringing motion to the build and making Cole's silhouette instantly recognizable. The build of Zane in his golden ninja form from the Crystalized season begins with the legs, creating a balanced and stable stance. Next comes the torso, with golden armor details that define his look, followed by the head with the signature mask. The final elements complete the figure, giving Zane a clean and recognizable silhouette. We move on to the minifigure, and it's the green ninja himself. I quickly attach the legs, snap on the torso with green straps, and add the arms with black hands. Next comes the head with a determined expression and the yellow mask that instantly adds character. The final touch is the green hood, and Lloyd is ready for battle. A small build, but it looks incredibly dynamic on camera. A new hero joins the build. It's Jay in his powered-up form. I quickly attach the bright yellow legs, add the lightning-themed torso. You instantly know who controls electricity. Snap on the golden arms, the masked head with a serious look, and the final touch, golden hair. The minifigure comes together in seconds, but looks ready to unleash a real spinjitzu storm. Lloyd steps in first, calm and focused. Zane follows, precise and controlled. Jay appears next, fast and charged with energy. Cole arrives last, strong and unshakable. The team is complete. Now I move on to the newsstand garage. The base started simple. Then I added layered textures to make the building feel slightly worn. Inside there's a newspaper table, a crate filled with golden weapons, and a messy workspace with tools and scattered papers. I added small details slowly, different tiles, tiny accessories, little imperfections that are only visible up close. They help the location feel real instead of just a background. The roof needed extra strength because I already knew the final scene would happen right here. During test filming, I moved the figures around, checking how the composition changed from different angles. I place each character across the roof, adjust their poses, and slowly rotate the dragon forward. And at some point, the build stops looking like a collection of bricks and starts looking like a moment frozen from a real episode. Before the finale, I take one more look at the composition. The balance between the dragon, the garage, and the characters finally feels right. And now, a question for you. What matters more to you? An official LEGO set or a custom story built from the parts you already have? Would you like to see a continuation of this scene or another Season 16 location? Write your thoughts in the comments. The dragon is ready, the team is in position, and the mini battle begins right now.